Alright, this is after the recap. Everything's been changed out. Only thing that hasn't been changed out is this main filter caps. This cap, that cap, that one's been replaced. And this cap right here, I didn't get this. It didn't show it in the part list, but like this one, let me see, can I get closer? That one was replaced. This one wasn't replaced. Well, it's good. I tested it. I desoldered it and put it on the capacitor tester, and it's good. And the main filter caps, this one and this one, they read right where they need. Well, a little low, but it'll work. It'll do it. I did finish it up. Put everything back together. Show you all the different ones. That's what all came out of there. So it don't look like a lot now. It was a little paper out. That's for the capacitor tester. It'll be special. But yeah, it's a lot of them. But they was all changed out. All Nichicon and all Panasonics. Even did the display board. Now, I'm gonna explain something real quick. This is not I've already turned this thing on once before, and I ran into a problem. No magic smoke. I didn't get no magic smoke, so that wasn't the problem. The problem was the original problem where it wasn't powering down. It was still staying lit. So let me plug it up real quick. Doing this all with one hand, so give me a second. And you heard all the relays click again. And that was I was like, man, how do I get it to not have all the relays going? Because I know it's on. And that was one of the problems. It says goodbye, everything. But then you can see I got my display now. Remember, I fixed that a long time ago. But the volume knob is still having a tad bit issue. It does work if you go very slow. Like if you go very slow, it will turn down the volume or turn it back up. The encoder inside it is bad. I'm gonna replace that. But if you turn it up, it don't have any. Well, it has problems with turning up too. So that was one. That was another problem. So I do know what's wrong with this. It's a common failure on these receivers. So once again, when I power it down, you hear no clicks. It doesn't really power down. Let's go to the watt meter real quick. 47 watts. And the receiver is technically off. Time flashing, it's technically off. I know it's not off because you didn't hear the main relay. You didn't hear nothing come on and nothing like that. So I was like, took the board of the front panel off again, trying to figure it out. It would not cut all the way off. It's always on. And like I said, the transformers and all this stuff, well, they're not getting as warm as they was, but because we got new caps, everything's beautiful now, but it's still not off. It's still technically running. It's for this display. The main transformer got to stay on to light up the display. It needs 28 volts. Well, let me explain that. Negative 28 volts to run the display. It's to heat the elements up. And when I started thinking of that, that's why I started going to the board, thinking the board was something wrong with the transistors not switching or whatever. That wasn't the case. Read the owner's manual, which I was only reading the service manual. There's a little secret to this. To order to get this thing into its eco mode, you have to set the time. That is it. And if you don't have the remote, like I don't have the remote, it's simple. When it's off, hit enter, use the little wheel to set your time, hit enter again. Heard it click. Standby light comes on, the receiver cuts off. That's it. Now, if I cut it on, here are the relay switch. And I battled that for 2 days trying to get it to do that. And they were saying how to get into eco mode. You hit the eco mode button, and you should better turn this, put it on eco mode, hit enter, and the eco mode is on. If you turn it while it says on, you can actually turn it off. But who will want to turn it off to keep it on? Now, let's see how many watts this thing is pulling now. We'll turn it off. It says goodbye. Switch off. Now let's go look at the watt meter. 3 watts. Oh, glare, but yeah, 3 watts. That's a lot better than 47 that it was just pulling and it's off. Now you know that you can go to sleep and this thing will not fry your house while you're gone and while you sleep or whatever. So it's almost complete. It just needs the rotary encoder to be replaced. I looked at one on eBay. I'm gonna grab another one for it. It ain't the exact same size. I think it's like 2 millimeters bigger, but it's just on the stem that comes out. Let me see if I can pull the knob off. Yeah, so inside here, the little stem is 2 millimeters bit longer. 2 millimeters should not make or break this receiver. 2 millimeters is very small, so if I need to, I will shave 2 millimeters off of it. So, but other than that, everything else works. I'm so happy. Oh yeah, it does have sound. I did try that already. It does have sound. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna go get a speaker, hook it up. Cause this is like it's maiden voyage. I did get sound to come out. It does work. Let me go grab some speakers. I'll be right back. Okay. Just when you think you're done with something, trouble occurs. Now, kid you not, I had this thing playing. It doesn't want to play no more. It will play, but only on the surround sound, like the surround sound speakers, and not the main speakers that's hooked up. I don't know if that's supposed to make a clicking noise to engage the speakers or not. I would say it would. I know it's a switch. This is the switches right here. So when you push it, see how that engages that. Got relay clicks, but nothing else. So I don't know if those 2 relays back there is for the speakers. It looked like they would be for the speakers. But then near the back. Who said it never worked? It may work. So I did remember something else I can do. I can reset the unit. They say how to reset this unit is power it off. You need 2 hands. When it cuts off like that, you need to hold the enter button. That just, look at that, cuts it on for a second. Oh, I guess that's how you want to see the time real quick and cut it off. Sweet. All right, I've learned something new now. Now we're going to hit the enter button and press the power button at the same time. That's supposed to reset the unit. It did reset the time. So let's see if we power it up now. Get any sound out. I got my speaker one up here. I was using this one because I didn't know what was going to pump out of it. And I got my little house speaker. So far, nothing. I do have my iPhone playing music through the CD portion. So let's see if it'll just go to CD. Nothing. Oh, I got the speakers clicked on. Hold on. Turn it down. I had it on the B channel. Nothing. It's on the phone. Start over. Playing it on there. Maybe I'll push something, it'll make it do it. Tape monitoring on, turn it off. That doesn't work. So Remember I tell you about that time, so that's how you get the switch off, setting the damn time on here. I guess I'm not done. Oh, something in here. It's probably something I did when I was trying to get it to work. Something I did. I don't know what exactly yet. I need to figure it out now. So, I'm not done. Gotta figure out what I did to make the speakers not work. Had them working at one point. It was working. And it stopped. Alright. I'll be back when I got an update on sound out. Alright.